Did you ever sit in a lecture listening to a professor talking about these massively parallel algorithms, throwing around words like high performance computing, embarrassingly parallel, highly scalable, and so on? Then you look down on your laptop, check the local core count, 2 cores, maybe 4. I am never going to use these algorithms. But what if I told you that you have the chance to work with systems having hundreds of CPU cores and multiple high-end GPUs? We are presenting you Raclette, ETH's first high-performance cluster student project.
Hey, I'm Lucas. I'm part of Team Raclette, which we have founded in 2018 in order to take part in supercomputing competitions worldwide. What are supercomputing competitions? Together with Professor Torsten Hoefler, the Swiss Center of Supercomputing, and various industry sponsors such as Intel and Nvidia, we build cluster computers that operate within a 3 kilowatt limit. With these cluster computers, we compete internationally against other teams on who performs best across various benchmarks and applications. We've started this project in 2018, just after our first year of computer science studies at ETH. So in the same situation that you are in right now. Since then, we have had great fun working together, learning about the world of high-performance computing, and gain tons of experience. Now, we're looking for more people to join our team and have prepared this small video to show you what our team is all about and how you can join.
Hi, I'm Jan. We heard about the student cluster competition from Professor Hoefler at the end of our first year in the very last parallel programming lecture. Lucas remembered this, and when it became time to apply, he asked us if we wanted to form a team with him. We were all super stoked, so we wrote an email to Professor Hoefler asking him for his support. He replied instantly, and we met him the next morning. That got the ball rolling. We got access to a small research cluster at CSCS where we were able to play around with the applications for the first time. At that point, like many of you right now, we had no idea what we were doing. After all, we just finished our second semester, so we knew about as much about supercomputers as you do right now. Everything we know we learned by trial and error combined with a lot of Googling. You don't need experience with supercomputers to join the student cluster competition. What you need is an interest and motivation to try things yourself and ask stupid questions.
Hi, I am Manuel. Our team is working closely together with CSCS, the Swiss National Supercomputing Center, where we have direct contacts and also our hardware has its place. Together with CSCS, the industry's largest companies in computing are supporting us. Our team is backed by Intel, Nvidia, Mellanox, Gigabyte and Swiss system integrator Dalco, and also the Swiss Foundation Hassler Stiftung. Together, they have sponsored us in the realm of several hundred thousands of Swiss francs, soon approaching 1 million in hardware. Currently, our team is running 16 Nvidia V100 Tesla GPUs, each together with 8 Xeon 8180 Platinum CPUs, which is for a total of 224 CPU cores. We have exclusive access to these 150 teraflops of compute power. This is more than most research labs at ETH could dream of. And soon we are even upgrading this system to 512 cores of amazing AMD hardware, and this is already waiting in Lugano to be unboxed and installed. If you also like to work with such amazing hardware, then come and join our team.
Hi, I'm Ymir. There are 3 major student cluster competitions in the world, one in each of North America, Europe and Asia, and so far we have attended 2 of them. Each competition features 10 to 16 teams from different universities in many different countries. The Hassler Foundation based in Switzerland supports us with our travels around the world. In 2019, the team has traveled to the largest high-performance computing conferences around the world to compete in Frankfurt, Germany, and Denver, Colorado, United States. This June, we were planning to travel again to Frankfurt, but the competition has been moved online since. In fall, we are planning to travel to Atlanta in the United States, and for 2021, we also intend to go to China.
Hi guys, my name is Xin Fan. I'm gonna talk about what we do in our team. Firstly, for the starter, we get hands-on experience with our cluster that is composed of state-of-the-art hardware. And then we test, run, compile applications on the cluster. The main challenge here is to get the best performance for these applications. These applications are pretty exciting ones. For example, last year we got weather prediction using machine learning. This year we got natural language processing as a part of it. And these are pretty relevant. For example, Google uses the same algorithm that we use for its virtual assistant and translation service. Major tech giants like Google, Nvidia, Microsoft are highly interested in people who can get the best performance for these algorithms on a large cluster. So I guess it's a pretty great opportunity, also good for your future career as a computer scientist. So just don't hesitate, just apply, get your hands dirty and see what kind of fun you can get out of it. We are looking forward to seeing you in our team.
Hi, I'm Simon. Our cluster runs a Linux distribution called CentOS, which is a stable operating system suited for server usage. With SSH, we can establish a remote connection to our cluster. Then, we can easily continue working on where we left off by attaching to our last used tmux session. Compiling a scientific application can sometimes be quite challenging on its own. Once we manage to do that, we often play around with certain compiler flags or tune other settings to test them and ensure that we get every last bit of performance out of our hardware. To edit files or make small changes on the server, we often use Vim. To manage our packages, we use a tool called Spec, which compiles software. Additionally, Spec saves information about the compiler flags and the needed dependencies. This allows us to maintain multiple versions of the same application and switch between them without any effort. The applications themselves are either written in C, C++, Fortran, or even CUDA if it runs on the GPU. To monitor our cluster's temperature and power consumption during the competition, we use Grafana, which provides a clean and beautiful graphical user interface.
We hope that we could share our enthusiasm for the world of high-performance computing with you. Write us now so that you can join the team or pose any questions that you might have. We're looking forward to hearing from you so that you can join us on this journey in the world of supercomputing. Write us now in order to join Team Raclette.
In about 1 hour, we will know who is the winner of the cluster competition here at the ISC. I have all of the team of Raclette together with me at the booth of CSCS, and I would like to hear from you what your experiences have been during.
Hi, I'm Rich with Inside HPC. We're here at SC19 at the Student Cluster Competition, and I'm here with the team from ETH Zürich. Thor, let's start with you. Can you tell us what's the name of your team and what's your theme and what's going on here?
We're Team Raclette from Zurich, and we figured we're using a compute node located in Rack, and there's this Swiss national food, Raclette. So we figured that'd be a perfect fit. Because of course the cluster's running hot, so you can melt cheese on there and have food if you wanted to.
Okay, and what's your configuration?
Hello and welcome to SC19 Live Video Interviews. I'm Matt Victory, coming to you live from the SC19 exhibit floor in Denver, Colorado. If you have any questions for our guests, just submit them on Facebook with the hashtag SC19, and we'll answer them if we have time. Our guest today is Manuel Berger, who's a participant in the Student Cluster Competition this year. Manuel, thanks for joining us.
Hi.
So tell us a little bit more about the Student Cluster Competition.
So the competition has been going on now for 4
Welcome Raclette to the Swiss booth at the Supercomputing 19 conference. Just half an hour ago, I have heard of people screaming in the background. And